様一択でしょ。はいバカ出ました。それだと私か姉さんかわからないでしょ。私のことはアリネートでも呼んでください。ルケボケ。じゃあ私のことはマリ姉ちゃんとお呼び。アリ姉様。
So I just got done watching the first episode of My Stepmother and Stepsisters Aren't Wicked, and this is going to be a little bit different of a review. Should you watch it? My question to that, or my answer to that question is, I don't know. I'm going to answer with my answer, which is I just simply don't think this anime is for me. I am not the audience. I'm not the target audience that they're trying to reach. And for me, I didn't like it. But it doesn't mean that it's bad per se. It just means that it's not for me. I would give you guys an example to this. There are games that I realize, like there's video games that I realize that are just not for me. I don't like GTA. I didn't like Elden Ring as a couple of examples. But those are really highly sought after games. There was another game, Sekiro Must Die or something like that that came out. Metal Gear Solid. I'm not a Metal Gear Solid guy. I really don't enjoy those games very much. And I'm just giving you guys a couple of examples, but there's video games out there that are highly touted to be some of the best that have ever existed, but I don't vibe with them. I don't jive with them. They're not something that I really enjoy. And personally, I don't like them. I hate them. And on my gaming channel, I tend to try and avoid reviewing those types of games where I know immediately, like, I did not like this. Like, for example, I think I played about 5 hours of Elden Ring, and I went in and I was like, I understand why people play this, but this is not something that's for me, and I'm not even going to take my time to review because it's just going to be purely negative, but I understand the reasons that people like this game, etc., etc. There's another game that came out, Stellar Blade, that I was really hyped for, and I actually ended up playing the demo, and then I played the game, and again, I played about 6-7 hours of the game, and I realized, like, I hate this. Like, I'm not having fun at all. So I didn't bother reviewing that. So just an example with this one is I can see a lot of people liking this anime. This follows a story, Mia. She's an illegitimate child of a noble. This seems to be kind of like mid-century type story. Like I would say like late 17 to early 1800s. Probably mid 1800s, kind of like that period of time to where a lot of Japan's older elements were still existing, but then it was like the Edo period is what they call it. But then they're kind of moving over into like the steam period. It's kind of like in between those times. Very cool time to definitely cover in anime. I think it's always a very unique time period for sure. But essentially Mia's an illegitimate child of this big family, and she's basically a noble's or like, you know, higher up child, illegitimate child. And her mother dies through a disease or whatever ends up happening. And because she has nowhere else to go, she ends up going to the family that her dad is from. And in her mind, she's going to go and be Cinderella. So she's going to go and join the Kunokura family, which is from where her dad is from. You know, that's the family that he represents. And she thinks she's about to be Cinderella with her wicked stepmother and wicked stepsisters. Come to find out that they're not like that at all. They actually were pretty excited to have another girl in the house. They were excited to welcome her in. The animosity that they have with their dad is simply just not there. I think it's maybe just an understanding of like, yeah, he went out, he made a mistake, but like, she doesn't even deserve to be punished for that. That's not her fault. That's their dad's fault, so they're gonna treat her right. So they treat her with kindness and love and respect. They definitely have some very bombastic personalities, and they react in big ways to a lot of the things that she says, but none of it ends up coming negative, right? Like she says that she can't really read and write, and they go like, you cannot read and write? And then they go like, we're gonna teach you that, you know, but they have these really bombastic ways of reacting to all the information that she says, which is very cute and very funny. What I surmise from the episode, though, and those kind of events are going to continue to happen. They continue to happen throughout episode 1. You can tell they're going to happen going forward. as she kind of gets used to them and their personalities, they're gonna continue to have really bombastic, really dramatic expressions and ways that they react to her and the way that life is going. But it's always gonna end up being coming back to out of love and out of a good way, right? So that's how it's gonna approach its comedy. Now, as I was watching the episode, though, I could tell that a lot of these moments that they're curating for us are meant to be really funny. They're meant for you to come out and like really laugh at that moment. They're meant for you to come out and really be like, oh my God, ha ha ha. But none of those moments hit for me personally. Like I can see them attempting to be comedic and I can see those comedic moments hitting for some people. It just didn't hit my sense of humor. It didn't hit my funny bone. And because those moments kept happening, it was just pretty evident after the fourth or fifth, event of, the dusting or sleeping at night or going out and the mother coming in or stitching up her mother's keepsake and, all those different scenes that kept happening because it was happening every, 60 to 90 seconds, there was another little event happening. I could tell that they're trying to be comedic. And again, it just wasn't hitting my funny bone, but I can see it hitting for a lot of people. I can see people finding this cute, adorable, and funny. And for all those three reasons, I can see this gaining and garnering a good audience of people that are really going to enjoy it. Going back to the beginning, though, the video, that's just not me. I am not the right audience for this. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't think it was funny. I do think the elements are cute. I do think doing the reverse Cinderella story, I think is cute. And I think that, her stepmother being like this muscular, crazy looking thing and the girls, I think are cute. I think it's a very cute, adorable story. It was just very boring to me. None of the comedy hit and it just really isn't for me. I'm not the right audience. So on those merits, on those opinions that I just shared, for me, this was a 6 out of 10. I think it was a totally okay, it was like a totally fine first episode. Not good enough for me to put it on even my like potential watch list. This is one that I probably won't even binge. It's just simply not for me. So 6 out of 10 is where I land with this one. That's my final rating for today. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below, my friends. I appreciate you guys being here for another summer anime release. Unfortunately, we didn't vibe with this one, me personally, but maybe you did. Let me know that in the comments down below if you're going to watch this all season long. But again, for me, there's just too many anime and this one just didn't quite make the cut. All right, I'm going to see you guys for more summer anime as they premiere. And let me know your final thoughts on this one in the comments below. Peace.